Everybody, 510 by the watch. Yashika Pani, the founder and CEO of Amdecon Design. We're in the business of designing and manufacturing home and office decor and interior solutions. I'm also a speaker at various forums. I'm an awardee winner, 3 or 4 international awards in the last 2 years, and about 16 to 18 certificates for participation, thought share, contribution to humanity, community work, and a lot more in design and architecture and other worldwide forums like United Nations, Lions Club, Rotary Club, and other stuff. I can't. It's not about. It's this post is not about me. It's actually about my work, and people are going to be spending a lot of time in winters at home. Because it seems that people have an issue at times stepping out of the house. It's cold, your sleeping pattern and your so-called routine gets changed. It's okay, it's normal. Human body takes a little while to adjust to the weather and stuff like that. So nothing to be very hassled about it. Just kind of stay safe, exercise, have a lot of beverages, have lots of diffuser oils around you and stuff, have incense sticks working for you and stuff, and play a lot of good music to keep the energy of your apartments up. And of course, having people over is a good idea. But if you're working, let's say from home or from an office which is damn cold, you have to kind of stay in a good state of mind and stuff, because the weather can actually affect you and stuff. So, a few tips actually now, coming back to the main idea behind the post, which is in Indian houses or international houses, what are the 14 disgusting things, the inappropriate things in your house which you probably need to replace ASAP, so that you have better days and a better state of mind and everything happening for you. Okay, so the point is this, that your house is supposed to be an epitome, or it's supposed to be tastefully done up and stuff, and you're supposed to feel good about the space you're in. And you'll see this if you're in a good state of mind. You've woken up like a live wire, you're feeling amazing, and suddenly you step into a room, or you've come from a, let's say a mall, or you've been to a gym, or you've been to a five-star hotel, or you've been in a great space, and you come back and suddenly your energy goes down, or you don't feel that amazing. So the reason is this, that either the energy shift has affected you, or maybe the lighting of the house or the room or the space is not that great. Maybe it's a negative space and stuff. So if you have to have a fresh feeling and everything, you have to include a few pointers in this. So I've already shared in some of my videos and my thought shares and stuff. So the basic elements that people need to look into is very elementary. In most spaces, you have the common stuff, be it high-rise buildings, be it apartments, be it showrooms, be it retail outlets, be it hotels, be it corporate offices, be it a gym. The basic stuff remains the same. So what are these? So these are basically, number one, looking at the fire and the oxygen elements. So you have the smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. So these have to be kind of taken care of, and they have to be replaced just in case you have an emergency. So there's so many buildings and high-rise buildings or offices wherein your fire extinguishers or these kind of elements or accessories are installed, but at the time of crisis or an emergency, they don't work. So the point is, you have to keep a check on those. You have to kind of get your seniors roped in also, should there be a kind of emergency or something, or to be on the safer side. Okay. Next is the shower liners. So in the washrooms, you have basically, the stuff which is it's basically liners which kind of help in damp environments and stuff and all that. And if you have a damp toilet seat, you have a damp sink, or you have, let's say, a damp curtain, all of that is not a good idea, because there are two, three things. First of all, anybody could slip. Secondly, it looks tidy. It doesn't look tidy. It looks untidy. And thirdly, if you have water or other stuff on your sanitary or your tubs or whatever, these are going to kind of get brittle, because they use materials and stuff which are not environment friendly and stuff and all that. Okay. Then you have what else? Smart towels. Most important, replace them within a year or three, because what happens is people continue using the same towels, the small towels, the big towels, and everything. They don't want to kind of replace it. Either they have a great memory, they had an experience, or their childhood, they've been using something. So, coming to the present times, it's extremely important that if you're a modern family, or if you're with people who are kind of a little open minded and progressive and stuff, you have to explain the rationale and the fundamentals of having clean towels and stuff. Firstly, they look good. Secondly, they are it's the hygiene, and thirdly, you're going to kind of have a long lasting towels with you, because if you're using something which is 5 years or 6 years later, there are going to be holes, they're going to be dirty, they're going to be faded and stuff, and it leaves a very poor impression on people and stuff. So extremely important is to kind of keep washing them and cleaning them. This goes for hotels, this goes for offices, this goes for restaurants, this goes for clubs, this goes for gyms and everything. So extremely important. Then you have the grout lines. So if you see the walls in certain spaces, you have these little lines. If you go into, let's say, a kitchen, or you go into a zone, you go into a balcony, you have these lines. So what people do is that they leave those, saying, okay, we'll take care of it later on and stuff. But what's really recommended is to kind of take care of the water damage, and make sure that there's no seepage and everything happening. So you get this cement and other important components which you kind of fill into these spots, and they look kind of amazing, and the space looks fresh. Most important, mattress. The bed, the most important. Sleep like a king, sleep like a queen, and wake up feeling amazing and all that. So what happens is, over the years, people have this habit of not changing their mattresses. They have the old mattresses going on and everything. So a sagging mattress is a real bad idea. You have to have fresh, you know, linen and bed covers and stuff, cushion covers and everything. And if you want, you could spray a little bit of, these. Fragrances or potpourri or whatever to feel good, because as you lie down, they take care of a lot of your sensuality and stuff, because with the weather and everything, you feel a little bogged down. You may be having some blues or whatever, and when you have these khushbus coming in and everything, you feel amazing. So good idea is to basically kind of take care of the mattress, change the mattress, flip the mattress if you're not buying a new one, and do this at least 6 months or 1 year early on and stuff, because otherwise you're going to have allergies, you may have parasites, or you may have cockroaches or whatever. And of course, with every passing day, and because of the weight and everything, the mattress goes down. So flip it. Most important, use a vacuum cleaner or something to kind of clean it. Works like a charm. And what I do is, if you have dogs, you have to have a vacuum cleaner. You have to take care of the bed and stuff. The most important is kind of make sure that your bed is smelling clean, and you have some nice, like I said, incense, or maybe some nice music which kind of takes your attention away. Okay. The bed pillows, the most important, the bed pillows. People don't want to change their bed pillows. Are so accustomed to it. As per my neck, मेरे neck के हिसाब से बिल्कुल ठीक है, मेरे back के हिसाब से बिल्कुल ठीक है, but you don't get it that the neck pillow is the most important as well, because the neck pillows, you're using them over a